vlog. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat, and if you're new here, please like and subscribe my videos and my YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna tell you how to plan your wedding. 5 tips to plan your wedding after the engagement, diba? After the fun, after the kilig, so you things get real after the engagement, you know. So, if you want to know how my boyfriend popped up the question, I got engaged last December. I'm just gonna connect the video on this video so you'll have a glimpse of it. And I'm actually wearing what I wore during the engagement, diba? Kasi engagement feels. So, number 1 is plan your budget. I know there are a lot of things na nakikita on the internet and on Instagram that you want your wedding to have, like a good photographer, good videographer, good florist, a good venue. But again, let's be realistic. We need to have a budget. I mean, I'm not saying I'm an expert, okay? Wala pa rin ako doon. So, we keep, I try to stick on the budget. Try. So, meaning, hindi ko ginagawa yun. No. But, this is very important because some couples, the guy would provide for the wedding, but both of them, like the guy or the girl, they would share, diba? And both choices, walang mali doon. So, you have to set your budget kung magkano yung papasok na pera sa inyo this year until your wedding date. My friend told me na you have to have at least 2 financial budget. Number 1, yung isa is yung realistic budget nyo. Yung isa is yung dream wedding budget nyo. So, yung realistic budget, guys, dun yung papasok yung salary nyo, kung may business kayo or may savings kayo, and kung magkano lang yung kaya nyo ilabas for your wedding. Both combined, ha? Or whoever is spending for your wedding. And then yung 2 is yung dream wedding budget nyo. Lahat naman tayong girls, diba, we want to have a beautiful wedding, diba? Para Instagrammable, YouTubeable. So, yun yung may mga dream photographers kayo or dream venue kayo, dito yun papasok. But again, guys, you have to remember that marriage or wedding is just a one-day event and you have to really save for the marriage itself. Next! Alam mo, expert na. Hindi ako expert, guys. So, second is, you have to pick a date. So, once your budget is set, those 2 budget sheets, number 2 is pick a date. So, some couples, they choose their date based on their relatives' availability or a date that is special to them. Both are not bad. I'm not saying that if you choose a date based on your relatives, is sila na yung nasusunod. But because gusto nyo lang na makasama sila on your special day. Yung iba naman, they would choose their wedding date based on sentimental sa kanilang date na yon, or it's really special to them. So there's nothing wrong with that also. I get sentimental on dates, diba? Pagka 6, because it's our anniversary. I get sentimental. I celebrate monthsaries. So, that's number 2. Wedding tip number 3, pick a venue. So, pag may budget na kayo, of course, pipili kayo ng venue na pasok lang dun sa budget nyo. I mean, of course, papagtrabahuan nyo yan, and you have those 13th-month pay, you have those bonuses, but there are a lot of places in Tagaytay, even here in Manila, that can cater to your dream venue. So, pag napili nyo na yung wedding venue nyo, you can book the date, and also, tignan nyo na kung yun yung first nyo na babayaran sa budget nyo. Kasi, dito sa Manila, guys, or Philippine wedding, diba? Or, I don't know, weddings abroad also, they have to plan their weddings a year or 6 months in advance. Kasi sometimes, nauunahan na ng booking. Katulad namin, like when we plan for our wedding, original date that we wanted is booked na siya. And we started booking our venue January early this year pa. So, once you have your budget, you have to pick a date, and then you pick a venue to check the availability for make a wedding checklist. So, importante to, guys. I mean, I'm not a checklist. Oops, sorry. My phone got low. I'm not a checklist person, but this is very important kasi after you pick the venue, of course, dyan napapasok yung gown mo, yung coat ng fiancé mo, your bridesmaids, your ninangs, your parents, your siblings, and whatnot, kung yung mga requirements nyo marriage license, Senomar, doon na. So, kailangan may mga wedding checklist kayo. And you have to also plot kung kailan kayo magbabayad ng mga suppliers nyo. So, that is in your wedding checklist. Na if you're not an organized person, ma-admin, so, kailangan nyo yun. Kasi lalo na ako, I'm not a very administrative person. So, I try to keep a checklist for myself using my laptop. Or, pwede na naman notebook or your phone so it's accessible. So, that's wedding tip number 4. Tip number 5, make your guest list. So guys, I know weddings are very, very, very exciting, and you want na people who will come to your wedding are the people who are close to you, special to you. Make the guest list na nyong dalawa as a couple, diba? I mean, like, my fiancé originally wanted to have 50 packs wedding. And I'm like, nanloloko ka ba? I want to have a 200 packs wedding. Kalokohan, di ba? Hindi naman ako celebrity. So, but I'm a very extrovert person. So, I want my friends, most of my friends to be there. And he's a very introvert person. So, gusto niya konti lang. So, after you pick the venue, of course, kasi from the venue, guys, malalaman nyo kung ilan lang yung capacity ng venue nyo. And of course, you have to add more. Kung hindi kaya ng venue nyo, sayang naman yung mga invite nyong guests, diba? So, after picking your venue and making your checklist, and then you can make your guest list, diba? And also, importante na yung guest list nyo are people who are important to you, diba? So, yun. So, I hope this helps. It's a quick video kasi nga, diba, I'm so inspired na 6 months na I'm getting married, and I hope this helps. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and give a thumbs up. Bye!
It's Proverbs 18:20.
Daddy magaling, may verse.
Sabi sa'yo eh!
May pag-asa. The man who finds a wife finds a treasure, and he reaps favor from the Lord. Sobra talaga. Tita, thank you. Hindi ko alam kung paano sasabihin, pero Lord, salamat talaga. Salamat sa Panginoon talaga. Kung paano nag-start, grabe mag-change ng heart ng desire si Lord. Talaga, yung bad things and kayang-kaya niya i-turn sa good things talaga. How mag-orchestrate si Lord, napaka-perfect talaga. Sobra.
Sabi ko maganda yun!
Sabi nga dito, the man who finds a wife finds a treasure. Hindi lang ako makakahanap ng wife. May investment na ako. May treasure pa ako. Will you marry me?